minutes.
Yeah,
Free
just
time.
about.
Are you hotspotting it, or are you on like the freaking airport Wi-Fi?
Airport
Lied to me.
Wi-Fi is the airport Wi-Fi is actually quite nice at SeaTac.
Like the free stuff?
Yeah, I'm getting like 10 up, 10 down.
Do we have any more healers available up in here?
Oh shit, it's like 85 up, 85 down. I'm doing speed test right.
Just let some DPS die, doesn't matter.
I mean, yeah. Acceptable losses.
Well, if everybody's playing smart, you shouldn't need that much. But that's a big if.
Yo, I can't stress enough, like, once anything you can use for your class. And if, for example, she's really close to one of the walls, just walk to her and go to the other side. Go max range, position correctly so you don't get cleaved when she fears a tank and turns around. That's basic. I think, yeah, it's gonna go well if you guys do that.
Also, a tip for healers, you can position just a little more forward. Obviously, you don't want to be so close that you get feared into her breath or anything, but that way, if you get feared backwards, once the fear breaks, you're still in range to pop a shield or a quick heal on the tank or something like that.
Should healers go to that special spot on the wall? I used to go there all the time on mage.
I tried to get up there the first time we killed her, and I couldn't make the jump.
I wouldn't want to evade bug things either
Oh,
way.
the whelps, right?
Let me know when I can log back in.
I guess there's like a 6-second delay.
Check my live stream on Discord, see how.
I'm not sure. It's hard to tell if there's a delay, you know? I can hear my voice.
How do we test it?
Oh, there's pretty much no delay actually. I just typed and it instantly came up.
Nice.
I'll watch, keep streaming, and I'll watch it so I can help you guys out.
Jins with that good internet.
Yep.
Is that everyone, Shigs? Can everyone else log in now? Log in.
All right.
Got 30. Should definitely smash it now.
Let me know when I can start pulling.
Yep. Go ahead.
Skid, stay out.
How much hit are you using right now?
9.
You have Edge Masters on?
Yes.
You should remove the shoulders then. You don't need. You need 6 with Edge Masters. Because you have more HP a bit.
What to do? Stay back. I'm going to pull to this platform for Bronx.
Group 5 still needs a fort. If someone with more mana can snag that.
Pulling to this little hill up here. And the last one.
You should be. You should put Skid in group 1 if you're gonna. If he's gonna try to be an aggro table for the transition.
Or double shaman for double fear.
Should be fun if he pops Circle Rage.
Yeah, I'm just going off of last night.
Fire
Yeah.
protection now.
All right, so Skid, for you, your goal is, do you have a threat meter, by the way?
I do.
Your goal is to build aggro to stay pretty much below all the melee, but above all the casters. And so what that will ideally do is that by the time she comes back down in phase 3, you should be near the very top of the threat meters. And that will allow you to be able to position her a lot easier while I'm trying to get aggro.
Got it.
Yeah, don't go ham on phase one. Just like
Yeah, right in the
blend a
middle.
bit of Sunders and like keep demo shot up and
Z's get degrees, baby.
All right, so friendly reminders for phase 2 and 3, gentlemen. Healers are a little bit, just a tad low for 30 people, so expect to take some damage and not necessarily get healed up. Healers, just let's make focus tanks. Like, let's not let a tank die again, because that's a wipe.
just bandage up DPS.
Are we still stacking for fireballs to drop through it?
No.
Okay.
Let's go ahead just to make it easy. Shigs, why don't you stay with Bleep on east side, and then Devos, you and me can stay on this side. Shamans kind of stay a little bit closer to, not right in front of her when she comes down, but a little bit closer to the front. Be ready to drop totems.
All right, we're good to go.
Get AI. Thank you.
Skid, don't stand there. She knockbacks from her tail, swing all the way around wide. Oops.
You guys could try to do some frost bolts around like 70%. Get some aggro.
Skid, you want to do less. You're too high on the threat meters right
Don't do anything anymore. Yeah, you have enough for the transition.
now. Skid, stop doing stuff.
I have stopped doing stuff.
Okay, your threat's still going up.
Caster, you can stop. You can start casting a little bit just to get some trit going.
Remember to spread out.
Run away from me, run away from me.
Everybody in their Neely's got to get out of there, guys.
One needs to turn on first to talk.
Deep breath.
Breath.
We lost the tank.
Fuck. She was looking on the other side. That's weird.
She should be coming down soon. If you have aggro, go to the north. I will yell it out.
Move to the wall, guys, the back wall. If you have aggro, go where Star is. James, you have aggros in the tank spot.
Get out from in front of her.
Clutch has aggro. Crunchman has aggro. Ansel has aggro.
Come north. Come.
You breed the raid, guys. You need to be faster.
3 healers up.
Chins.
The tank.
I think, yeah, you guys juggling with fucking ice block like killed all the raid.
All right, we got.
Should just die
heal the
next
tank.
next time.
Hold on, heal the tank.
Long shield.
Guys, watch
Guys.
aggro. Let him build aggro. You should.
I'm with you guys. Go, go, go.
I don't think we have any.
Yeah, we hear
healers.
you, dude.
I got shield.
We have 3 healers and like 1 mana bar basically. That's doable. Just keep Neely top. DPS, take care of yourself.
You have a stone shield pot.
I blew it on Mighty Red.
Move back to the back of the cave, and yeah, that's good. Melee, stay max range, so you don't get feared in the tail. You can be like a mile away from her, hitting her.
Mana's almost out, so if you have any more potions or cooldowns, Neely.
Over aggro rip.
Should I use it? Should I? I can blow GFPP.
It's a
And
wipe.
Worth, we got
It's
4
a
people
wipe.
up. Let's
It's a
run
wipe.
back.
Okay, I just gotta say, mages, like you guys ice blocking and making the second guy get threat was bad because you fucking flamed the raid basically.
Like if you're gonna ice block, you have to run to the tank spot first. That's
No, because like the ice block in the tank spot.
It bounces back. You just need to accept
does?
that you're gonna die.
Yeah, it just comes back to them after ice block, so it just fucking breasts the raid.
Just accept that you're gonna die if you have aggro range.
I mean, I don't care either way, but like me dying is just gonna have him turn to the next mage anyway.
That's what I was thinking. The same
I
thing.
mean,
Yeah, but now it's gonna bounce back 6 times, right? Just like they fucking ice block, and then it goes like if the mage is not in the like the next guy is not in the tank spot, so it bounces around, and then she does her breath on the raid instantly, like it did, and we killed 10 people.
So all the mages should be by Onyxian phase 3. We're just
Yeah,
die,
basically, yeah.
pretty much, yeah.
You can ice block if all the mages are in the tank spot, basically.
I mean, what mechanic are we not doing right that it's taking so long for the tanks to get threat and like
It
Well,
was
one
not-
of the
not
tanks
a-
died.
Yeah, Skid died, which also did not help that scenario. Oh, nice, another healer.
Yeah, my bad there.
I'll summon him once I get in.
Also, somebody does not have push to talk on. And it definitely should be. The whole raid doesn't need to hear your keyboard clicks. I didn't see who it was, but
I think that was just him pressing a button after he finished saying that he was going to summon.
oh, okay. It was during the whole
Oh.
fight.
Oh, okay. I didn't hear that. Do you think it'd be worthwhile to have either like Peck or Red Rapson or even both of them throw on some tank gear and just try to do the same thing that Skid's doing? Because we don't need the DPS to kill. They're all capable.
I tried that for our last attempt last night, and I never got aggro, but I'll try it here now because I think you're right. The DPS just doesn't matter. What we need is some tanks to pick it up.
Can we get one person just turn around and come back outside to help someone?
Sure.
What we need is not to fucking breath the raid.
Yeah, I mean the bounce.
That always happened. That's why you guys are wiping. It's
the
beating
bounce
the raid.
back and forth. What ended up happening is that a mage ice block, which went to the other mage, and then that mage ice block, so it went to the other mage, and then the first mage's ice block went out, so it went back to the first mage, right? And so what you had was like Onyxia going back and forth like 9 times, and it was just very rapid.
She instantly breathed the raid when she turned.
So basically, if the
also
mages
means
go
that
to the
all
front,
these people had aggro though. Like,
correct, right? But if you, the other thing that needs to be followed up with that is that basically the mages need to come to the front. Like if you're a caster, you shouldn't be where the melee is and sitting on the side. You should be near the head.
Well, yeah, like I never left the front when I blocked. I stayed there.
You were fine, Jins. You were correct, but some other mages were on the sides and breathed the raid.
but if all 8 of our mages are standing
Yeah,
at the
I know.
front and they get breathed, then
Right?
the raid is,
So-
that's a wipe.
I'm not saying to stay like in front of her, just stay like ready to blink in to the tank spot, you know? Like don't stay by the fucking healers so they get breath as well and we lose all the healers.
Stay
That's
somewhere
my point.
where, like, the second you blink, you're where the tank is. That would
Basically.
probably be the best thing, yeah. But still out of the range of her breath.
But all of their threat is coming in phase 2. Like they're not high threat in
No, but
phase
that's the point. Because in phase 2, if he fireballs you, because you have higher threat, it reduces your threat to 0, wipes your threat. Right?
Basically, if you're right at the bottom of the melee, by the time you blow all your CDs, she should have fireballed you by phase 3. Is the kind of that.
Like what you ideally want is like your off tanks to be just above healers, basically. Have your Fury Warriors just underneath the tanks because that's kind of where they can only be because their threat just they can't drop threat. rogues are irrelevant because rogues can vanish the moment she comes down in phase 3, and so their threat's now wiped. And hopefully the mages, the only intermediaries, are getting fireballed during phase 2 if you stack the threat properly.
I would say if you're a caster and you didn't get fireballed in phase 2, you might want to hang near Onyxia's head because you're probably gonna.
Yeah, it's 100% sure you're gonna die if you didn't get fireballed. Pretty much.
Didn't Crunch say last night he got fireballed twice right before she came down and
Yeah,
she still targeted
this
him?
like threat wipe thing is bullshit. Like,
No, that's a threat wipe, dude. Can 100% tell you.
but how did I get hit with 4 in a row last night? Like,
Yeah, because people were getting hit next to you, yeah?
no, I got targeted 4 times by a fireball.
Then I guess have like 2 or 3 mages like ride the tank and overtake him before she fireballs the first one. So Neely doesn't get
So the caster should go hard in phase 1.
Neely is not gonna get hit if you guys like overtake him during she's going up.
Yeah, I'd agree with you on that one, Chase, because it happens right around like the last third, where it just doesn't seem to matter anymore.
And it didn't happen when we 40 manned her. It seemed like threat wasn't even in it because she wasn't up as long. Let's go. We're gonna get Eds. Let's.
Because my wipe, I think when we did it with 40 man, my thread didn't get wiped. I didn't get hit by a fireball.
Yeah. All right, let's ready check this and do.
I say, caster for this one. Just try to stay close to the tank, even in phase 1. Just like chill for a bit at the start until he builds a aggro, and then you can start casting. Do like a cast and like 2 1s or something. Cast 2 1s, cast 2 1s.
Skid do a bit left.
Alright, start building aggro casters. Some good aggro. Are you getting fireball, Neely?
No. Oh, yeah, there it is.
Okay. Rip. Skid, you have some rage. Just go under and do some sunders on her while jumping.
Guys, don't be standing underneath her. Get out of there.
Just use your whole rage bar.
Deep breath, deep breath.
If you didn't get the fireball, go to the back wall. She's going down some
Come to the
damage.
back.
No damage, no damage, no damage. Clutch, clutch, clutch. Thanks, spot.
Whelps
Got
melee.
fireballed.
All right, all
And
mages
there.
to the mouth, dude. Let's just do it. Let's just die. Let's not kill the rest of the race.
Skid, it's on skid.
Skid, come north.
Thanks, spot. Thanks, spot.
Lots of whelps on
Already
west side.
behind the buff.
East side.
Walk through her, dude.
Skid, walk through. North.
Guys, come on, man. Skid, what are you?
Skid, come on me.
Just stay there the rest of the fight.
Alright, it's on melee. It's on pick.
Unpack, please. Heals.
Can you pop
Unpack.
shield wall if you have it?
I don't have it. Potion. Down.
Back up,
Okay.
melee.
Bleep celeb out of mana.
Yep.
Okay, one thing to note for that one is a lot of healers are standing too close to her face. Like, if the tank gets feared and she arcs even like 20 degrees, like a bunch of
Yeah,
people
that's what I
didn't
was
need to
saying.
get breath there at all, dude.
People are standing too close to her, like
her
Lethal
cone's
spot.
quite large.
The cleave, even the cleave is large when she turns around for fear, like you're dead instantly.
Yeah, it's a really fine balance. You do make a valid point. It's like the positioning.
But they
doesn't actually
shouldn't die.
both sides.
Healers shouldn't die to breath. Like you need to be positioned correctly. Unless like it's spinning around. Like there was really bad because it was spinning around a whole lot.
Well, the boss shouldn't be moving at all. I mean, so positioning should matter, but yeah, with it aggroing and yin yanging back or yo yoing, right?
Skid, when she comes down, you need to be in the tank spot with Neely. Doing
Yeah, I
some-
got that now. My bad.
Ooh, Giants scoop and score, baby.
I assume we should hang back for ads instead of running up and having them spawn all over.
Alright, so melee like casters doing damage in phase 1 really wasn't good because they all had aggro.
They all have aggro anyway.
It looked like really higher threat.
Yeah, I'm a little bit at a loss of what we need to do differently at this point.
Is there
Honestly,
nothing the tanks can do when she's in the air to like generate threat?
what is
Just
I mean, I'm going down the Sundering, but that's about it.
Really is like he's.
It's not much.
But it can.
Like you can spend like basically maybe one rage bar on Sunders, and after that you do some bow. That's about it. That's all you can do.
What if we just like it's gonna be slow and painful, but why don't we just literally like not even frostbolt, just nothing but wands and just
Not in
phase
phase
one's
2.
gonna take a lot longer. I'm talking about phase one. Phase one's
Yeah,
gonna take a lot longer.
Phase one, you I guess casters could do nothing basically.
And because the fireball it just reduces threat, doesn't wipe it, correct?
It wipes it completely.
Well, then it doesn't really matter then, because Neely's gonna have top threat in phase 2. He's gonna take a fireball, and he's not gonna have any threat going in phase 3 anyway.
But it's gonna make it so you guys have less threat at the end of phase 2 if you do nothing, I guess.
Well, I don't understand the logic there, but
well, you can catch up easier. You can catch up easier in phase 3 because in my group, that's what I do. I just catch up to them eventually. The number is the big thing here. The number you have to reach to get that aggro back.
are we not waiting for respawns, or are we?
I don't think
We
so.
are.
We're supposed to wait at the front, guys. Don't run all the way up the layer.
Bronski's lagging real bad. I gotta reset my mode.
I don't think so, but maybe. I don't know.
Oh, we got an ad, yeah. Neely, if you're here. I think there was a few people.
You want to pull again, or do you want to wait?
Wait.
Oh man, people are dead.
So should I be building aggro on phase 2 then?
Yes. So, like, like in phase 1, yeah, you were building some aggro, right? So, like, build that aggro and, like, fill up your rage bar. And in phase 2, just, like, do some sunders and use your bow on her the whole time to build some aggro.
At the start of phase 2 as well, there's like 6 whelps that come out of the caves on either side. So you could just go and auto attack them to build up like another 60 to 100 rage or whatever, and then dump that on her. I think you have to wait till she's actually in the air though, because while she's moving to the spot where she goes to enter flight, you can still auto attack her. So I'm not sure if the threat counts at that point, but
I think Skid can build a little bit more than he had last time, threat wise.
So what number do you want me on the threat list? Like 15, 16, 20?
You gotta get over like the casters are gonna over aggro you pretty fast, so like I guess I'll keep looking and I'll tell you, I guess. You wanna be over like under the melees. That's about it.
Got it. Yeah, I was like above the last melee. I think there was one rogue underneath me at the end of phase 1 last time.
So you want to be like 11 or 12 on the threat list.
Did you get fireball though?
No, I never got a fireball.
Okay, that should be good, I guess.
Do you want to pull while we wait for Bronsky? After we get buffs out.
We can keep pulling trash, and we'll just wait for him before Oni.
Gonna tank on this little hill right here.
Alright, guys, one.
Another one incoming. Okay.
Everyone get to top a hill.
Bronski's logging back in.
There's a green on that track.
Alright, taking the spot.
By the way, Neely, you can walk even more, like you're still going around their hitbox when you're pulling. You can walk through her.
Okay.
Just like pretty much almost in the middle, just like a little bit to the left.
Another fat green.
Did I miscount? I think that was only 3. There's supposed to be 4.
We killed one at the very start.
I think you guys killed all 4.
Yeah, because one spawned on the raid, and then we did 2 cats, and then the one that's. Sure. I do. We're trying to see if it bugs and then doesn't reset. Alright.
I don't know if it's gonna be good use of his cooldown. He's gonna need like a rage pot for the phase transition, but
I mean,
yeah.
I mean, it's worth a try at this point because that transition has been like what's been killing us anyhow. So
Wouldn't it
We
kind of
can
be
we
like
can
an ice
do
block though?
phase 2 a bit slower.
Because if it does work, he'd still be at the top, and so theoretically he would get targeted again next.
Alright, let's definitely try it.
To try it.
Sorry, I missed the food buff. Gonna pull 5 seconds. Alright, incoming.
Just gonna walk straight in the red circle, pretty much.
Straight left.
That's good.
We got whelps.
Jazz, get out of there. Don't stand there. If you get knocked into whelp caves, you come out, guys.
Everyone focus on them.
By the way, mages never use Frost Nova on the whelps that kill melee.
Wonders chill.
Skid, use your rage bar to do sunders.
East west safe. She's moving.
Can use your bow next to get some aggro.
Said northwest southeast.
Get out from under her, guys. Every time. Deep breath.
We don't have a BR for priest, do we?
Same spots.
No dots. Sub dots. Stop damage. Stop damage.
I'm north.
Sounds good.
Perfect.
Okay, stay there, stay there. Tank it there.
Alright.
Big heals on Skid. Just keep them straight topped.
We adjust in this positioning.
Skid, turn her a little bit towards the cave mouth.
Yeah, that's good right there.
Whelps out.
Yeah, don't move more. Stop there.
Guys, swing wide of the tail.
Yeah, move to the right side, max range.
Get some threat. Should Neely be up front as well?
Yeah, yeah.
There we go.
Go slow, damage. Just it's not a race now. You just won. If you don't over aggro, you won.
If they forget to pop another fire pot.
Nah, you're good. You don't need it. Just don't over aggro, please. Alright, so that's the strat with 2 tanks. You gotta keep it in the right position.
We need
Let's,
to reposition. Run through her. Don't get hit by the tail.
Let's stance of fears, guys.
Move it back because you're gonna breath a raid. Okay, that's good. Stop moving.
Yazix.
Excursions.
Please, guys.
I'm moving.
Okay, move it back to the back.
Yeah, I'm gonna move back.
You got kicked.
Top melee.
It's on skid.
Such an awkward positioning.
Lots of whelps, guys. Focus whelps.
Don't Frost Nova.
Blowing challenging shout. Keep Skid alive. Oh no.
Yeah, they're in phase 3 right now.
On Peck.
I've got shield
Peck,
wall
yeah.
up. Your pack.
Lots of whelps.
Oh shit, someone got kicked into the whelp cave. This is fucked.
Back on pack.
So many
So we got
whelps.
shield wall up.
Rip Jins.
You switch me into Peck's group for total.
Okay, I don't understand why. Skid, you gotta be in the tank spot
Still got
position.
He feels on pack.
Got a whelp on grunt.
Down.
The boss was moving because the tanks were getting feared. Best I could figure it.
Yo, let's just do like Skid tanks it in phase 1 instead.
Okay. I gotta move myself. I'm gonna need falls.
So yeah, after I got feared, I wasn't exactly sure where you wanted me to go after that.
It's
Well-
best.
No, but when she was coming down, you should have been at the opposite side of the cave, basically. That's the thing.
So I should have gone deeper into the cave after.
You should be where
Yeah.
she's tanking it. He's tanking it in phase 1 when he's going down.
Got it. Okay. Because after that, I was a little confused on where exactly you wanted me to tank it because you told me to tank near the cave of the mouth.
Because you were completely on the opposite side. If you would have moved it across the cave, you would have breathed the raid, basically. That's why.
Yeah, in the current position, it would have been too dangerous to move her. I think we should have just kept him up there. I'm not really sure why we decided to change position 20% of the way through phase 3, because then it just started going.
Well, it's because I was getting feared. So like I literally got feared across the cave and then it turned us sideways. So it was really weird after that to even think about where to try to go. I didn't want to like start confusing everybody.
Are either of the tanks trying to stance the fears? Because you guys are getting feared every time.
Both of you, and that's why I
I'll
switched to deep.
I'll stance it next time. I didn't know if y'all wanted me popping out a prot because I didn't know if I would just get one shot.
Yes, you need the stance, the fear on it.
It's essential.
I mean, if you're at like 15% health or 10%, then obviously don't do anything. Just try to live. But
Even stance dancing the fear is better because you can still block. If you're feared, you just die. If you're 20%.
Got it. All right, I'll make sure to stance fears from now on.
Will the Forsaken as well, right? Undead.
Yeah, I blew that on the first fear.
Okay.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
All right. So this is gonna be the plan. Skid, you're gonna come with me. We're gonna take them together at the front. I'm gonna start the poll. Come with me right after, and then you're going to over aggro me, and then you're going to continue taking the boss once you have aggro, and I'm going to stop, and then hopefully that will work out for phase 3.
So Neely's gonna have aggro when she comes down.
How many attempts are you guys on?
This is my last one.
This is the 4th.
Should have had it that last one. That was a kill.
Yeah, that was like nobody, pretty much nobody dead, and he had aggro instantly. So it's just positioning issue. You should be good for another one since you just killed the other one.
Okay, so I'm standing in the front with you, and I'm gonna generate as much aggro as possible, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah, you need to grab aggro from him after the pool, and he's gonna stop, and you'll tank it until she goes up.
Got it.
Yeah, no over aggros. Just do the fucking white damage, everybody else.
I just needed a moment to pray. I'm good now.
Please get to safe spots, guys, when Shigs calls it out. Like, every time I've told you guys to move after he's called it a safe spot, and she deep-breathed like seconds after I said.
All right, guys. Let's do this. Haj, you good? You say your final prayers?
I'm ready.
All right, let's do this.
I'm ready for this my whole life. Uh-oh.
Move back to the center.
All right, Skid's tanking now.
I nearly keep him up with Debo shout. Just slow damage, guys. Really slow.
Keep up Thunderclap too if you want.
Yeah.
Watch your threat, guys. There's a lot of people really close to him.
Do a bit more nearly, I think.
Nearly as much threat as I can.
Get yourself a full rage bar too. Nearly. Just white hit, get a full rage bar. I think you can go a little bit more. You stop for a while.
I see Neely at third, so he needs to stop.
Okay. I don't see it on the stream I'm watching.
Yeah, I'm pretty high. I'm dropping now.
You can eat a breath if you want more rage.
I'm actually pretty high. I'm gonna stay off. It should be in good shape right
Eating
now.
the breath won't generate threat, but it'll give you rage.
Go to the whelps right away, get a full rage bar.
Let the casters build up a little bit before you go ham on, or the you're above them still.
Did she just fireball like skip 5 times?
Yep.
What the fuck?
I'm getting all the fireballs.
You should be good, Neely. Just go ham and do some thunders. Tanks, go to the tanks, close the tank spot, Neely go under. The rest of the casters should move to each side of the tank spot and be ready to move.
Just coming down.
Going down, go, 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 go.
If you're tanking north.
It's on lemon. It's on clutch.
Go.
Move, 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 move.
Wrecked.
Kai vanished.
It's on
you. It's on you.
Recover, guys. Bandage up. Bandage up, please.
Yeah, just keep Neely topped.
Got some
Everyone else
whelps.
has to take care of themselves.
Okay, positioning looks good. I'd say that people on where Moon is should move to the other side, probably. If
Right,
she
let's go right through the middle after this sphere.
if she turns, you're all gonna die.
Do we want a tank or a shield on the tank?
Yeah,
Healer's got
switching over. I'm shielding now.
You. This is a kill. Like it shouldn't die here. Yeah, don't over aggro.
Gazix tile.
How does threat look? I don't trust my meat.
Gazix is high. Dead Pies is.
Alright, so dead pies. Fuck.
You're pretty close.
Yeah, I'm just gonna stand out.
Gazix vanish if you can.
Skiz now next to me. Make sure you're next to me.
Paint on cooldown as well.
Alright. You guys got this.
Going shield wall for the low.
It's much easier to grab aggro with 2 tanks. That's for sure.
Yep, that is the new fucking.
Good job, guys.
Alright, let's res up.
GGs. That is the new strat, having a secondary tank.
Oh god,
start.
Ring of Binding. Oh.
Did you
Dog
expect
shit.
good loot after that?
I expected good loot for the blood sacrifice.
A lot
No.
of blood sacrificed. Like,
Oh man.
Made it.
I mean, I'll take it for the lulz. Actually, give it to Skid. He could probably actually use it.
Sadly. Thank you.
I'll pass on this. Unless he has, yeah, unless he has it. I don't... Is he off to have a victory bank? When? Yeah, just give it to him.
it's gonna be a free roll, no gold. Thank you for everyone for sticking around. For...
Sick. 21. GG's, boys.
Are we rolling for that now?
I think the tribal war feathers of
Alright, guys. Good job. Thanks for sticking it out. I gotta get on this fucking plane. We'll get it. We'll get it right next week.
Thanks for coming, Neely.
Of course. Catch you guys later.
Congrats, Wes.
Yeah.
I think everybody has, unless
Yep.
yeah, pretty much every hunters has it. I
So
deleted
need some
the other one.
alt hunters now.
I
Working
deleted
on it.
one.
Start selling it.
I deleted one yesterday.
Is Prio tank still? Or on DPS?
No, it's like we gave our last one to a warrior, so it should be a rogue. 100 lol.
Bronski with the hundo.
Is he selling it though?
Oh,
Hell no.
Delete it.
all right, cool. Thanks everyone for sticking through it. Kind of crappy, but we learned some stuff now, and Anis are gonna be smooth. I think Gaz was because he was skinny for the other group. Yeah, so.
And he gave me the things that just give them to Shakes.
But yeah, these owners are gonna be much smoother now. So once again, appreciate it, everyone. Put the bitch in her place, and we'll keep it that way now.
So who wants
Hey,
to level
good job,
Hunter Hall?
guys. I watched it all.
Mine's at 51. It'll be 60 in a few
This
days.
you guys learned the strat. The double tank strat's better for sure.
Yeah, that's
Clutch,
the
are you
same move,
rich?
it doesn't matter anyway.